Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show. Hi, everybody.
Look at you all cleaned up.
Love it, love it. Hi, everybody. Woo! Hi, everybody. Let's get started. Hi. Hi, everybody. Thank you. Have a seat. Welcome to the show, everybody. Happy Twins home opener day, everybody. That's right. Baseball season. And she is twinned out, ladies and gentlemen. Give some love to my good friend, Kendall. Hello, sweetie.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good morning. This is like one of my favorite days of the year.
Me too.
Yeah, it's so fun. Just the spring. Everybody's happy. Everybody's in a good mood. And baseball.
I know this is the only sport that I know anything about that I care about. I love baseball. I don't know. I love
Only
baseball.
one.
I love the Twins. I know I can watch a game and kind of understand what's going on, and that's an
good.
achievement for me.
Bravo.
And we go to about, I don't know, we go to maybe a dozen Twins games a year, so I'm a regular, and it's in my hood. I mean, I can roll home after the game if I need to, so yeah.
Just drag your carcass home.
So, okay, so let me tell you, I tell you guys everything, and I've always talked about my struggle with weight. It'll be something that I struggle with the rest of my life. It's my vice. I'm blessed in many areas of my life. But this one, I mean, God just made me so I love tater tots a lot. I can't, you know what I mean?
I get that.
You know. Anyway, so lately, you know, when I was sick over the winter, and then we all had a horrible February, and then I just thought, you know, I'm 44, and I haven't liked the 40s, and I go, I got to take control of this. So I decided I got back to work with my friend who's a trainer Galen, who, by the way, we're going to have a really fun thing that you guys are all going to get involved in, hopefully, in a minute. We're going to tell you about that in a couple weeks. But anyway, so I've been working out with trainer Galen. So yesterday, I went for a run, the first one down by the river. I sound like Chris Farley there, but I went down, I live by the Mississippi. Anyway, so if you will remember back a couple weeks ago, we did a show called Jason Show Staff Life Hacks, where we all showed you guys things that we love, products that we love. Well, our executive producer, Jeff, who I have to admit, Jeff has been my dear friend for 20 years, and I give him Okay. Now I give him, but because we're dear friends, he gives me a lot of grief. I give him a lot of grief. Am I right? You're in the meetings, Kendall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I had to be warned.
We bicker like the old men sitting in the Muppet Show balcony. You know what I mean? So Jeff's thing that he did on this show. Were these, you guys know what the AirPods are? That the Apple, the earphones that kind of just hang from your ear. Here they are. Well, Jeff's little hack were these things right here called, what are they called? Ear buddies. And they're little plastic things that go around the AirPods that keep them in your ear securely. Now, at the time, I was like, oh, great, that's wonderful, Jeff. But I'm eating crow this morning because I believe in admitting when you're wrong. So yesterday, I went for that run, like I told you, and I was going to wear the AirPods, and they fall out of your ear because they're just hanging there. I go, you know what? Jeff gave me a pair of these ear buddies. I'm going to try them. I tried them. They are the best thing ever. They are the best.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. They are the best. So, Jeff, right here publicly on television, I'm going to say it. You were right. You were right. Yeah. That will never happen again.
Never.
Yeah.
That was really hard for you.
That
I'm
was
really
very
proud of
hard.
you.
I'm sweating a little bit,
That's
actually.
good.
Yeah,
Good
anyway.
job.
Grab the coffee, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Let's get going. We have good stuff today. We're going to get started. We may not get a third Sex in the City movie. Thanks, Kim Cattrall. But another, hashtag blame Kim. But another another TV spinoff is reportedly in the works. This is good news. Listen to this. Paramount Television has acquired the rights to the upcoming novel that's called Is There Still Sex in the City? Written by Candace Bushnell, who also wrote the essays which inspired the original series. The novel, this is great. You guys are gonna. The novel is gonna deliver the author's commentary on love and dating habits of middle-aged men and women as they go through dating apps and Tinder and swiping left and swiping right. And yeah, it's unclear if any of the original characters will ever be involved. No word on if anybody's going to pick it up, if any network is. Oh, a network will pick this up. Now, I was reading that none, they don't think any of the original, this will be a fresh story with fresh characters. And I got to tell you, this is why I think this is good news. Yes, I would love to see Carrie Bradshaw, but women, the fact that television doesn't represent women in their 50s and 60s and television predominantly acts like women in their 50s and 60s don't have sex, it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous because newsflash, they do. They do, you know?
It is.
They are.
First and foremost, your Tinder swiping was aggressive. I was afraid for the
Well,
microphone.
I don't know. I haven't dated. I don't know how people swipe on the app.
That's
Do
like
they do
a
that?
slap,
I don't know.
slap the app.
But no,
What's
it just
happening?
slap the app.
Yeah.
It kills me because again, when I hate when things define things for women in their 50s. They're lively, they're vibrant, they have lives, they have nook, and I'm glad that it's going to be represented on television. You know, I really am. They're not dead. Women in the 50s, they're not dead, they're alive. Yeah. Next, did you watch Sex in the City?
Duh.
Okay, good. Thank goodness. Okay. Again, we're still in this get to know you period. I just, I got to make sure. Okay. Here's another thing I don't know about Kendall. Next in the dish, we are getting a little bit closer to seeing a certain iconic TV series on the big screen, and I cannot tell you how excited I am. Here's a clue. Yeah, that theme song. Okay, look at this, everybody. You're looking, first of all, that theme song, that makes me so happy. So these are the 4 beautiful movie posters that were just released for the upcoming movie. Seriously, all of you watching, you sometimes watch the show to get suggestions on what to watch. If you have not watched Downton Abbey, it is so good. It was on PBS. You can stream it. I forgot what service has it now. It doesn't matter. If you don't have the service, email me and I'll give you my password.
I feel like it's Netflix.
It's so...
Netflix?
Okay, yeah, maybe it's on Netflix. So, Kendall, here's a question. Have you ever watched Downton Abbey?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, yeah. Did you like it?
I did. I really liked it. I won't spoil anything, but there is a car accident in one of the episodes throughout one of the seasons, and I stopped after that because I was so mad.
Oh, people, yeah, you're not alone. People, I know what accident you're talking about.
A lot of people felt that way.
Heartbreaking. And poor Edith, girl.
Oh, girl.
She just has a bad life.
She does. For being so rich.
She just everything. You remember that the character on Peanuts that has the cloud over his head all the time?
Yeah.
That's Edith. Yeah.
Like,
no matter what she does, she has a horrible life.
Poor thing.
Yeah. Anyway, go stream it. Go watch the whole series, especially if you're like me and you like those primetime soaps of the 80s. You will love this. Downton Abbey hits theaters in September. Okay, next in the dish. Is Ellen over it? Audience, here's what do I mean? Well, this came up in a conversation with my mother-in-law who watches Ellen a lot. So does Colin. She was noticing, and Colin was too, that Ellen lately on her talk show just seems, like she's phoning it in lately. Add to that, she's had a record number of guest hosts this season. Add to that, her recent comedy special, which some say reignited her passion for comedy. And add to that, rumors were already swirling that she was ready to be done. I mean, but who cares? She's done 16 seasons. If she wants to rest, let her rest.
That's a long time.
Look, and I'll say this, the guest host thing, that was the thing that got me thinking about this. She has never been gone as much as she has been this season. Like just a couple days ago, Mila Kunis was substituting. And the idea of a substitute guest host is not a new idea for talk shows. I mean, Joan Rivers substituted for, Johnny Carson was gone so much, it was a joke. I actually, ironically, just watched an old interview with Johnny and Lucille Ball. And Lucille Ball comes out, sits down, and the first thing out of her mouth was, I'm surprised you're here, Johnny. And I mean, you know what I mean? But she has had a lot of guest hosts. And I got to tell you, I just get the sense that she wants to do something else. 16 years is a long time. I mean, a daily show like she does with all the production, it is a grind. And maybe she wants to reignite her, because people forget, youngins just think she's a talk show host. She started as a comedian. Maybe she wants to do that again, you know?
Could be. I mean, I think a lot of the rumors started swirling when she stopped doing the dancing, because she said it just didn't make her as happy anymore. And it was like, oh, that doesn't make you very happy anymore. And then, like you said, it's like a 7-layer cake. It just keeps coming. Well,
then you're defined, you know, in the comedy special, she talks about that. She goes, oh, the audience loved the dancing, but here's the problem. She would be out walking on the street, going to Target or something, and someone would scream, dance! You know, and after a while, you get tired of the, you know, she knows we all love it, but you know, she could be at bingo and people are, I don't know if Ellen goes to bingo, but I mean, if she does,
be cool.
Who wants that, you know, when you have a trademark like that? I remember Oprah Winfrey used to shake the hand of every audience member, and she used to have 400 people in her audience, and after a while she goes, girl, I am tired. Like, I need a nap.
I got carpal tunnel.
I got carpal tunnel after 800 people a day. Anyway, we have a lot more to come, so grab another cup of coffee and meet me back here in 2 minutes. Back after this. Coming up, she's taking us out to the ball game. Shayne is back, and she's live at the Twins home opener. What can we expect on the earliest home opener ever? Well, we'll find out. Then, for the first time on our show, we are welcoming a cast member from the legendary Simpsons.
That's right.
The voice of Bart will join us live. We're going to find out what she's doing on the show for the first time in 30 years. And our friends from the Minnesota Zoo are back with us, and you know the drill. They bring critters, I don't know what they are beforehand, and fear and hilarity ensues. That's all coming up, so stay right there.
Done a lot over the years. What is the worst commercial endorsement you've ever done?
Oh, anything revolving around food sucks. You know,
Why?
Because you have to eat the food. Yeah. No, because
you don't like food?
First of all, I love food. You can't get this fat. But no, like, so you know, when you do a commercial, like, I remember I did one actually here in New York. I was eating a candy bar, and you know, you take about 10 to 20 to 30 takes. So you know, you take a bite and you have to smile and chew for like about 30 to 45 seconds. Then you spit in this nasty bowl. And every time you look down, it's just like a big old bucket of candy bars that are all mango. And I've done one with hamburgers before. And you chew the because you have to hold it to get the shot. So you chew the hamburger for about 45 seconds and you're smiling. And then you spit it in a bucket. And then, like, every commercial you look down, you're like, oh, my God.
It's terrible. It's just terrible. I love Barkley so much. Charles Barkley on Colbert last night. The two actually got serious at the start of the interview as we continue our hot dish when Steven asked Charles about the Jussie Smollett case. Look at this.
I think that we all lose. I think my black friends, my gay black friends, I think they lose because there's all repercussions when you a minority. There's always a double standard. You have to understand that and accept that. For every black gay person out there, we lost. And it's unfortunate. I don't know that kid. I wish him nothing but the best. But you have to understand, you have to always look at the big picture. Like, you know, there's a lot of gay kids out there who are struggling. They're getting beat up, they're getting bullied and things like that, and that's not good. And then you see, you know, there's this tenuous relationship between the black community and the cops, and we made the cops look really bad in this scenario, and there's probably gonna be some resentment. So the bottom line is everybody lost in this scenario.
You know what? That is about the most concise and best thing I have heard, an analysis of the aftermath of this. You know, you can wish him well in his life, but still think, oh my goodness. I've said this from day one, when we believed him, when we didn't believe him, when we believed him. I mean, I came on our show and I did a 15-minute monologue about how I felt bad for him. But I said it from day one. What I feared and what I felt bad for was how difficult this was going to make real victims. You know, God forbid, God forbid something happens to me as a gay guy if I go out. You know, there's going to be skepticism. That's awful for people that are really, because it does happen every day. And I'll repeat this. People should know the real numbers. Hate crimes are up. Real hate crimes are up. So it happens. May not have happened in this case, but it does happen. And for one, I'm going to actually show extra compassion to people that come to me and say that they've been the victim of a hate crime. I'm going to show them a little bit more compassion. Next up, I talked last week about the shocking comments, just actually not even shocking, just unbelievably tacky, made by Real Housewife of New York, Ramona Singer, on last week's episode. Here's the deal. If you don't watch the show, I never want to leave anybody out of the conversation. Basically, that's Ramona right there. Basically, she said Bethany Frankel's boyfriend, Dennis, who a lot of you remember Dennis died of a suspected OxyContin overdose last summer. In last week's episode, Ramona crassly said, quote, Dennis is not smart because he did drugs and died. She apologized before the episode aired last week and addressed the comments again last night with Andy Cohen. Look at this.
I don't even recall saying it, and I was appalled. I'm trying to be less filtered. I was appalled, and I texted her immediately.
To be more filtered.
That's what I meant.
Okay.
I'm like so nervous. I'm so upset.
Yeah.
I was so upset. I was mortified. I'd cry. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't believe this. And I texted her, and I just said, I don't even know what to say. I'm so upset, and yeah.
Did you hear back from her?
Yeah, she said, I don't know what to say. So you have to say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call BS because you're upset because you were caught. And the whole I don't remember thing, you can't fool me. I've been watching that show since day one, and she pulls that out. I like Ramona. Ramona is one of the reasons I watch The Real Housewives of New York, but that's bullcrap because she uses an excuse. Oh, I don't remember. You do remember. I don't care how many Pinot Grigios you had that night, Ramona. I don't care if it was turtle time or horse time. You remember saying it. It was on film. Horse time. Why did I pull that animal out? I don't know, but
I don't know either. Yeah.
It's just because is there a horse in the studio today? Holy crap! We had the zoo coming up. They never tell me what animal is, but you know what I mean. It's just own it. I would respect Ramona more if she would have just said, you know what? I said it. I'm going to own it. I was an idiot for saying it. I feel bad, and I'm going to apologize to Bethany. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
None of this, oh, I don't remember.
I don't like that either. It's kind of like well, I didn't mean it that way. You shouldn't have taken it that way. It's always like, why is there so much shaming happening? Just say sorry.
Just apologize. Still ahead, everybody. It's Twins opening day, and of course, Shayne is live to give us a preview. And then Nancy Cartwright has one of the most iconic voices in television history. She is the voice of Bart Simpson, and Nancy will join us live for the first time on our show. Coming up next. Back in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. Baseball is back today. All the major league teams kick off the season today, including the Minnesota Twins. Now, we're going to go live. We're going to go live to my buddy Shayne at Target Field in just a minute. But first, we are very proud here. It's been nearly 2 years since I had the honor of throwing out the first pitch at a Twins game. That's right. I know. And I was so nervous this day, and listen to this audience. I didn't want to do it. You know me, I'm not athletic. Look at me. Oh, it's like Baby Huey goes to the baseball game. But anyway, so I go, and they tell me moments before I take the field, I go, oh, by the way, who am I throwing it to? Joe Mauer. I'm like, out of all the people, yeah. So I go out there, and I know Joe from events and stuff, and he saw me come to the mound, and he starts laughing, and he mouths to me, what the blank are you doing here? Yeah, exactly. Joe, I was wondering that too. Today at Target Field, former Twin, oh, I love him, Justin Morneau will throw out the first pitch. Another person I love, ladies and gentlemen, live from the ballpark, give it up for Shayne Wells, everybody. Hi, sweetie.
Good morning.
Shayne,
Hi.
Shayne, now, wait a minute. It's 50 degrees and you look like Nanook of the North. What are you doing?
It's not 50 yet, and the sun isn't out.
Okay, fine.
Of note, I've been here since 6 a.m., and every time I've done a live hit, I've put on an extra layer of clothing because I can't seem to warm up anymore.
Okay, but Shayne, let's be rebellious. It's 10 a.m. Let's take off the gloves at least. Can we take off the gloves?
I mean, is that like crazy?
Yes! Oh, there we go. Thank you, Shayne.
All right, fine. Gloves are off. I do want to show you, though, gate 34. So they pushed it back, gave you more space. You got this lovely, fresh AstroTurf.
Oh, I love
You
that.
don't worry about trampling real grass. And, of course, we have yard games. So I have Matt here. He's going to help us out this morning with a bag of games. And he also can give us a little more information about what's happening here today. Outside of opening day, clearly gate 34. Can anyone just come in here, pick up bags, and...
Pick up bags and play. Once you get your ticket and come in through the gate, you can sit here all game. You can turn around. Oh, we got to fly out. All right,
Things
turn
are
around.
Happening.
Woo! And hopefully, the field does
come
better than
on. Oh!
Okay, one of us has to... we have a few more chances. Go ahead.
A few more chances.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right.
yeah.
We're not
One of us
ending
has to
this
do
live
good.
shot until one of you go
that's-
in. Come on, Shayne.
That was
Oh.
This is the winner right here. Check this out.
Okay.
Clutch.
Here we go.
Matt Hodson says this is it.
No!
This is my last
Clearly.
chance.
Come
You know,
on.
can I have a confession real quick?
Yeah.
I've never actually played bags sober, so this is a little harder than normal. Okay, you ready?
We're ready for you. Oh! I thought it was gonna be good. All right.
Oh gosh,
This,
Shayne.
Matt,
if I
it's
make
all coming
this,
down to you.
If I make this, what are we gonna win the World Series?
Yes,
If I
make
put
it. Come
this
on, Matt.
in?
One
Yeah.
more time. One
All
more
right,
try.
Let's see what we got.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, not even
oh,
close.
no.
But you know what? We're
Well,
still gonna win.
Oh no.
We're still gonna win because
That's it. No,
I
that's it,
crossed my
Shayne.
finger behind my
How's
back
Mike?
when I did that.
Shayne, that's it. We got to go. You guys,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's-
No
you're done
prize
with
for
us now.
you,
I get it.
Shayne. No prize.
My hands are too cold. I can't play.
Oh, whatever.
How about this?
Put your gloves back on. Shayne Wells, everybody. Tonight's game is sold out, but other tickets are available. Still ahead, everybody. The Simpsons is in its 30th season, and we are talking to the voice of its star character, Nancy Cartwright, will join us when we come back. Back after this. And I'll be able to talk, I promise. Welcome back. Happy day, happy day. Our first guest plays one of the most iconic characters, really, in television history. Her voice is so famous, but you probably don't really have an idea what she looks like. Here's a little clip.
Please, Dad, can I play in this one last tournament?
Sorry, boy, you're through.
First prize is $1,000.
You get paid to play video games?
$1,000.
They actually pay you?
Yes.
In dollars?
Yes.
To play a video game?
That's right.
That's right. Of course, I don't need to tell you, unless you're watching us from the rock you crawled out from under. That is Bart Simpson from The Simpsons, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is in its 30th season. Folks, give it up for the voice of Bart, Nancy Cartwright, everybody. Hi, Nancy.
Minneapolis. Hi, Jason.
Hi, Minneapolis loves Nancy Cartwright.
Woohoo!
Okay, Nancy, let's go back in time to 88 or 89. If I were to say to you, hey, Nancy, in 2019, you were going to still be talking about The Simpsons, what would you have said to me?
I would have said, no way, man.
No, seriously, was there...
I don't think I would have really understood what that meant. Who knew that after all these years we'd still be on the air, you know, and that Disney now owns The Simpsons. It's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, when was, because, you know, it's funny, people think that, oh, you know, you guys are, you do the work and you feel the gratification, but people don't realize you're in a booth, you do the voice, and then the episodes don't air till months later. Was there a moment, Nancy, in the 30
Yeah.
years, was there a moment in any season where you were out in public and you were like, holy crap, this is a phenomenon? Did you have one of those moments?
Yes, I have had. I've had more than one. It amazes me that we continue to get renewed, year after year after year. It's phenomenal. And, all of us have gone through so many changes, lots of marriages, a couple of divorces, that we've lost some people along the way, sadly, and babies have been born, weddings, all kinds of things. I'm a grandma now. I was pregnant when I was pregnant. Whoa, my water broke. I'm out of here. It's like you kind of got to. And now, I had no idea that I was actually going to someday write an episode for The Simpsons, because it was never a part of my wheelhouse, writing. And so I'm writing now, and you'll get to see that on Sunday.
I know. Everybody give it up. Nancy has written for the first time this Sunday's episode. Nancy, what can you tell me about the episode? What's it about?
It's called The Girls in the Band, and I actually wrote about Lisa Simpson. She, plays the saxophone, and I was in the band when I was a kid, and all through high school I played the trumpet, and then I switched over to French horn. But as an artist, I did that, and it was really, really fun. But then I got into speech competition, and so I kind of put the two together, and it's about how Lisa, her challenges as a musician and going into competition within the band has challenged the family. And Homer's got to he's got to change his job hours, and Marge has got to drive 30, 40 miles so that Lisa can be a part of this group. So it puts some pressure on the family, and families do that when there's one kid that really stands out and you want to support that kid's dream. That's kind of what happens.
Nancy, we got to go, but I'm going to leave you with this. I about choked because you and I are French horn sisters. I played French horn too in high school. Yes.
Cool, Jason.
There's not a lot of us,
all right,
Nancy.
Minneapolis.
Bye, Nancy.
French horn is sexy, man.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, Nancy. You can catch The Simpsons that Nancy wrote. Sunday nights. Sunday nights on Fox, as we say, check your local listing. Still ahead, everybody. The Minnesota Zoo is in the house, and I, once again, have absolutely no idea what animals they have brought. We'll be right back with that after this. Stay with us, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. The producers love these segments. They're a little unpredictable, and as you can tell by my posture and body language right now, make me horribly uncomfortable. This is one of those. This is one of those segments. Give it up for Amanda Drews from the Minnesota Zoo, everybody. Hello, Amanda.
Good morning, Jason. How are you?
I'm well. Well, you know the drill here.
Yeah.
They never tell me what critters you're going to bring. And I believe this is the first time in our 5 seasons or 4 seasons I've never. What is that? That's a bat, right?
It's a bat. This is an Egyptian fruit bat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. He's pretty cute, isn't
He's
he?
a little. I mean, yeah. I mean, he is. Can we get a little close up of his little face? Okay, yeah. Now he's cute. Now they have teeth, right? They have little teeth.
They have teeth, but it's really for mushing up bananas, pears, whatever fruit they can find in the forest.
So the name is not just cosmetic.
Right.
They actually, their main diet consists of fruit.
It's fruit. Fruit juice, fruit, yep. And then their job is to spread those seeds around the forest and to pollinate some of the plants of the foods that we love.
I was going to say because, people are freaked out by bats and afraid that they're going to get in their hair. But bats more than a lot of animals serve a very important purpose.
Yeah, the pollination, who likes mangoes? Anybody like mangoes?
Yeah, I love mangoes, yeah.
Chocolate?
I love chocolate.
Chocolate, tons of those types of fruits are pollinated by animals like
See,
this.
like the little bat. And main habitat, where do they live mainly?
Africa.
They're mainly in
These
Africa.
ones are from Egypt, yeah. But we have lots of bats in Minnesota, and they're more of the insect eaters.
Yeah. Pretty docile. I mean, obviously, is it a he or she?
This one's a boy.
A boy. Yeah. He's just kind of hanging there. I mean, he doesn't much care that he's on the television.
I got bananas. His name is Horace.
That's Horace?
Yep, Horace.
Horace the bat. I love that. How big is their wingspan? Or is it a big?
He's going to be about 1.5 feet.
Oh, holy crap.
Yeah.
Can we have it fly into the audience? Or I'm just joking. No, I'm just joking.
I'm working on that.
You're working on it. I'm saying like, when they have the bald eagles fly across a stadium? Yeah,
yep,
anyway.
We're working on it.
Okay, so there's animal number 1. Thank you, Horace. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have, we'll switch animals. Amanda's going to go switch animals. This is the part where I wait in anticipation for the next critter to come out. Now, it's literally on this card, but I don't look at this card of what it is. Okay, they're putting it. Okay, the bat's in the enclosure. Okay, Amanda's back here. Okay, now that's a giant Rubbermaid container. I don't want to say. What is that? Oh, cute!
A tortoise.
A tortoise! Now there's nothing to fear.
It's a tortoise.
Look at him. Is it a boy or girl?
She's a girl.
A girl? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. Do we have a name?
Her name is Luna. Yep,
Hi,
she's a
Luna.
red-footed tortoise from South America.
Okay, diet for Luna?
Also fruit.
All fruit.
Yep, we got a lot of fruit eaters today.
Yeah.
So she's going to be walking around the forest. She's got a great sense of smell. Going to be smelling for those fruits.
She is so checking out the front row of the audience. She's looking at that front row. Oh, and they live, do all tortoises live a long time?
So she's going to live like 60 years, and some can live
Seriously?
over 100 years.
Oh,
yeah.
my goodness.
So they're very long-lived animals.
Hello.
Yep.
How are you? Hello.
She likes you.
She likes me. Hi. Hi, sweetie. How you doing? Are you just hungry? You're looking at me for food. That's right.
she doesn't want the leftovers from the back.
And this is full size, right? Or will she get any bigger?
She's full size. You can feel her on the back here. She is a little bit small for her species, but she's full size. She's almost 20 years old.
I'm petting her like a chihuahua, but I mean, I don't. But yeah, they're just. I love tortoises. I love turtles so much. Hi, sweetie. You want to come over?
And she actually likes kind of the back scratched a little bit.
Shut up. She likes to.
She'll
really?
kind of lean into it, and she'll do like this little dance and like close her eyes, and then you'll stop. She'll look at you like, you're not done yet.
Come on, give me a little Beyonce dancing. Come on, there we go. There we go. You like your butt? I've never scratched a turtle's butt on the TV show before. It's a first. I've had a lot of firsts on the show. I've never scratched a turtle's rear, but okay, it's a new day for everything. Okay, thank you, sweetie. Let's give it up for the tortoise. Bye, sweetie. Okay. 2 down. How many more? We have 1 more to go, right, Amanda?
1 more, yeah.
Okay, I can't look. I'm just going to stand here.
I think this one will be fine, too.
What is that?
It's a
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, and I just saw us, so this scares me. It's a rabbit, everybody. Oh.
You gonna come out?
Oh, hi, sweetness.
You gonna
Come on out. Come on out. I won't bite, I
lift
swear.
this up so you can see her just a
Hi.
little bit better here.
Oh. She came out, she's like, I thought I was on Twin Cities Live. Where's Elizabeth Reese? Who's this guy? Okay.
So this is Opal, our Holland lap rabbit. You can give her some little scratches.
May I? I don't want to. I don't want to. Come here, Opal.
Yeah.
Hi, sweetie. Oh, now where do these rabbits usually habitate from?
Well, this is just a rabbit that's been bred to be like this.
Oh, perfect.
So they kind of started coming out in the 60s and the 70s, this breed of rabbit.
And identified by the floppy ears. Are they one of the few or the only with the floppy ears?
They're kind of like the English lap. They have like giant floppy ears, but she's just got little.
She's not going to attack me, is she? No, she's going to be fine.
No.
Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetness. I don't mean to be all up in your grill, but you're cute.
And we do have farm babies at the Minnesota Zoo.
Yeah,
right
tell
now.
everybody. I know Farm Babies is one of the most popular. Tell everyone about the exhibit while I stare at Opal.
Yeah, tons of little baby animals. We got goats and cows and sheep and rabbits. Not this type, but a little bit different. She knows.
Yeah, stay
Thank
right
you.
here, sweetie. Yeah, stay right here. Hi,
But
sweetie.
yeah, it's fun to just see what a farm looks like and hang out with the animals.
She's done.
And
Yeah, she's like, okay, let's get over to Twin Cities Live. We're done. Yeah, we're done. Anyway, seriously, I love Farm Babies. I've been there, and it's just the kids. Their face they freak out because they get to touch the animals and stuff.
And adults too.
And adults, yeah.
Yeah.
Opal, thanks for coming to the show, sweetie. I appreciate it. Thank you. Give it up for Amanda, everybody, from the Minnesota Zoo. Be sure to check out the Farm Babies at the zoo until April 30th. If you have a family, oh, welcome back. Yeah, hello. If you have a family, it's a great family outing. For more information, there are websites at the bottom of the screen. Head to mnzoo.org. And if you missed this segment, oh, hi, Opal. Don't worry, we're going to post it a little bit later on our Facebook page. Still ahead, we're decorating some cookies big time when we come back. Back after this. Hi, Opal. Hi, sweetheart. Welcome back, everybody. Well, it is always cookie season, and a local baker is ready to teach you how to make your cookies like extra special beautiful. Give it up for the owner of the Cookie Creative, Cori Robinson, everybody. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
No, I appreciate it because we're going to get a look at this. These aren't just cookies, Cori. These are little works of art. I really do. I always try to start a segment with a compliment, and these are amazing. Look at how beautiful these are, audience. Isn't this great? Yeah. So, what exactly, I love the name of your place, Cookie Creative. What do you guys do exactly?
So it's really just me, and I teach people workshops on how to make royal icing cookies.
So this is royal icing. May I ask you, what is the difference? What is royal icing, and why is it different from, like, I don't know, a buttercream that I see on the Great British Bake Off? Do you watch that, by the way?
I have watched it, yeah. Okay. It's fantastic.
Isn't it?
Yes,
don't you love Mary Berry?
Oh my gosh.
I want her to be like a third grandma. But anyway, okay, so royal icing, what is it?
So it's a little bit different than normal icing, and what makes it really unique is its ability to dry in this really nice smooth surface here. Yeah. And
look at it. Audience, look how perfect. Eric, let's get a shot of this. Look how unbelievably perfect. And that's the product, so that's the result of using royal icing.
That's the result of it, yep.
Ingredients-wise, Cori, is there a different, what's in the royal icing?
So royal icing is traditionally made with egg whites, confectioner's sugar, a little bit of flavoring like vanilla extract, and then cream of tartar. We have this vodka here for the painting, but we'll go into that more.
I was like, is there vodka in that icing? I was like...
No vodka in the icing. Yeah. Vodka will go.
Now the audience is they're like, now these are really good cookies.
Right,
yeah,
right.
Okay.
But I actually make my royal icing a little bit differently. So I use something called aquafaba instead of egg whites.
Aquafaba.
Aquafaba.
What in the wide world of Oprah is that? What is that?
So aquafaba is actually made using chickpeas or cannellini beans.
Okay.
And it's the byproduct of cooking beans in water. So the water actually absorbs some of the starches and the proteins from the water, and it whips up just like egg whites would.
I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna show me how to try to get close to what you do. I don't think but I'll try. What are we doing?
Okay, so first we're gonna flood a cookie really quickly.
We're gonna flood it?
Flood a cookie.
Oh, I'm loving these terms today.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So this is a flooded cookie, and this is what we're gonna do. So we start with our plain cookie here.
And is that a shortbread cookie?
It's not a shortbread. It's a traditional sugar cookie.
A traditional sugar cookie.
Sugar cookie. But I've got a tipless pastry bag here, and I'm just gonna cut a little bit off the end. And then
I'm glad you're doing this first because in the history of the show, I am really bad with the pastry bags. I do not ice well. I don't know what my problem is.
Well,
but
you might have to give it a try here.
Yeah.
I'll show you how.
Okay.
So you just want to hold it between your thumb and forefinger here, and then you just give it a little squeeze.
And this is the flooding process.
This is well, I'm actually doing an outline around the cookie first.
Oh, kind of like a dam.
Yes.
Kind of like a levee.
Exactly. It is actually referred to as the dam, and it's going to hold in that flood.
Shut up!
Yeah.
See?
This guy knows what's up.
My family laughs at me that I watch too much Great British Bake Off, but I do learn something.
Yeah, you know what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, and then, so this is the flood icing, and the difference between this and the piping icing is that it has just a little bit more water added to it, so it's a little bit more liquid.
Comes out more.
Yep. And so I'm just going to go around the inside of the cookie and just fill it. And I'm a little shaky, you guys.
No, it's all right. So you do this, let me get this straight. You do this, because you are the Cookie Creative.
That's me.
And you alone do every single cookie?
Pretty much, yes. I've had help baking for me, but yes.
You're like the Wonder Woman version of a cookie maker. I mean, you're like Wonder Woman. That is crazy.
So you just kind of flood the inside of the cookie like that, and then when it dries,
looks like that.
It'll look like this guy.
And then you do some, because again, Look, so we do some watercolor too.
Yes,
like again,
yeah.
look at the little Jason Show logo.
So let me
This
get
is so
that
pretty.
out of the way.
So when you do watercolor on a cookie, how do you do it?
So that's what the vodka is for.
Yes!
Yeah. Okay. So we've got just some edible dyes here.
Okay.
These are just Chef Master brand, and I just squirted a little bit in each
little
compartment.
container.
Yes. And then I'm going to take my vodka and just kind of drop it in there.
Okay.
And you'll notice I'm only using 3 colors, and it looks like my cookies have a little bit more, but we're just going to kind of overlap them.
Yeah. And it makes it different. Yeah.
Similar to your show logo, actually.
I know. Oh,
Yeah.
that's not back there, but yeah. Okay. and then you do like you would a normal like on a canvas. You just paint it
Pretty
on
much,
there.
yep,
May I
yep.
paint a little one before because we got to get going, but I got to.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So let me give you one.
Blue is
here.
my favorite color, so let's do blue. And I just put it in here?
Yep, just put it in there. Try not to get the gel itself on there,
Oh,
but
I already
just
did
the
that.
colored water.
Crap, I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. You can kind of rinse it off a little bit. Yeah.
There we go. I already did that. Okay.
And then you can just kind of
I do
lightly
it on this
brush
one?
it on the cookie. Yeah, go right ahead.
This is fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little abstract here. A little, there we go. I don't want to
I love it.
Thank you.
Yes, and then you can do a little splash if you want to. Just kind of tap that brush.
That was worthless. Give it up for Cori, everybody. For more information, the website's at the bottom of your screen. Check out thecookingcreative.com. And again, we're going to post this on our Facebook page. And, of course, you can watch full episodes of The Jason Show on YouTube on our brand new YouTube channel. All you have to do is go to YouTube, do it right now, put in The Jason Show, look for that logo right there, and hit subscribe. And we post each day's episodes around 1 or 2 o'clock each day. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. I hear Kendall has a quiz for me when we return. Thank you so much. That was great. Back with my brown suit, my brown shoes. Should make everybody happy. Kendall joins me again. Like I said at the top of the show, I really do. I love to go to Twins games, even if I'm not an expert on sports. Kendall, on the other hand, as a lot of you know, knows a lot about sports. So she put together a little baseball quiz for me as we kick off the season, okay?
Sure did. Okay, by the way.
You're Sporty Spice. I mean, you are Sporty Spice.
I am Sporty Spice.
Yeah.
By the way, these questions have all been, after I made them, Hobie looked over them, so they've all been certified by the
Our
Fox
sports
9
department,
Sports
yes.
and my father.
Okay.
My dad. Thank you. All right. First up, what does RBI stand for? Runs, bases, innings, runs batted in, or Ruth Bader Ginsburg?
B.
Runs batted in. Ding,
Yep.
ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
1 point for Jason. Like it.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Okay.
I'm proud so far.
Thank you.
All right. How many innings are in a baseball game?
9.
7, 8, or 9. You made it sound like you like baseball, but like, I don't know.
I'm telling you, between the beard and this sporty crap, I'm going to get the chicks. I'm telling you. I'm like,
the chicks.
I'm going to get the chicks.
Well, you know, part of the reason we wanted to do this too, like I love going to a game because I know what's going on. But I know a lot of women, like my sisters go and they're like, it's fun, but I'd rather go with you because you'll explain to me what's happening. You know,
so I'm going to hit a bump here. Let's keep going. I want to see how many I can get.
How many games are in the regular season?
Ugh.
A, 90, B, 162, or C, 184?
B?
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good job. Too many.
Yeah, way too many. Let's cut that in half, girl.
All right.
Come on. Yeah.
How many defensive positions are on the field?
Ugh.
A7, B9, or C10?
7.
Close.
9?
Yes.
Oh well.
Had to get one. Well, one thing quickly, you know, sometimes if you're watching a game, they'll say, you know, and it's an out, 6-3 out.
Yeah.
You know, if you hear the announcer. So the positions all have numbers. So 6 is shortstop, 3 is first base. So it means the shortstop got the ball and they threw it to first. I'm trying to teach
White
things.
noise, it's turning into hoots and clicks.
Who is the manager? Who is the manager? A, the coach, B, the water boy, or C, the timekeeper? Question mark.
What?
Who's the manager? A, the coach, B, the water boy, or C, the timekeeper?
The timekeeper.
No, there's no timekeeper.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, except for when the pitcher's on the mound and they're there for too long. Now there's a new rule, but that's the whole thing. It's the coach.
The coach. Okay.
Coach.
I almost said that.
Good job.
Okay.
How many balls does it take to get a walk? A, 3, B, 4, C, what's a ball? Isn't there only like one ball?
Thank you. I'm gonna do 3. 4? Oh, well.
4. It's all right.
One
it's all
more,
right.
one
hey,
more
there's
quickly.
one more question. This one has to do with Mike Trout. He's a good-looking guy. There you go.
Hello,
all
Mike.
right. How much will this young gentleman, Mike Trout, make in 2019? Guaranteed. 35.5 mil, 22.525 mil, or 9.5 mil?
35 mil. 35 and a half?
Good job.
There we go.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
1 year. 1 year.
I did
Jason,
decent, yeah. Tomorrow on the
proud of
show,
you.
you're going into my kitchen at my house to get a lesson on making homemade pasta. That's tomorrow. But right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're a kid watching that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong.